we go. Stamina regen, damage resistance. Oh. Yeah, and I have my free hit back. So the Gnaw is going to have Batarang and Flokier's last quest, I'm guessing. Big Pettis time. Thank you for showing up, Chalk. We don't want them to show up, though. Why did his fucking axe fly out of his hand like it was being pulled on? Let that settle down. Go ahead and use up what I can here. Oh. Well, I'd rather wood fight it right now. They're not even gonna have me fight it. Okay, this is the room where it's the bait. I remember this now. I think we're good to go either side. Have no stamina. Alright, let's see if I can remember which way to actually go here. Last time I wrapped all the way around wide left, but I think you can just bully through the front. Give me a +3 Praetorian Axe. Did I aggro him? I did. Let's see here. How close are we? Oh. Already here. Oh, yes, I remember this spot. We're close, we're close. really adamant about coming after me. Get out of the doorway. We don't have time for all this shit. Oh yeah, I actually do have to beat these guys. Move. Thank you. No stamina. I was right there. One small impatience and forgetfulness screwed me over. Bink. Boom. Boom. Later. There. This is just a bunch of this on the side. I don't know which one's more consistent. I know all the spawns over there is probably technically easier. Because here you have a chance of fucking up. So glad that didn't work they wanted to. Come here. Hello. Your little awkward jab, which does more damage than it should. Okay, cool story, bro. Dude. actually untarget the dumb fucker that is away from you. I will say I hate target swapping in this game. It is the most clunky and unresponsive mechanic in the entire game. Can't see a thing. Oh yeah, it's not here anyway. I always get baited right here. Always, for some reason, my brain tells me this is where you fight them. No stamina. I disliked this last night, and getting back to it is very unenjoyable as well. Not a fan of this palace. I'm actually not a fan of any of their dungeons. All of their dungeons, their checkpoints are far too far. They want you to explore and risk it for the biscuit, and it's just like, I feel that they're far too far in between for their checkpoints. For a game that doesn't make itself extremely difficult, and it's just an experience, their dungeons are far too long without checkpoints, I feel, to really match the feel of the rest of the game. Can you stop? You're gonna kill yourself. You're an idiot, Jockle. It's one hit. You do a charge attack on a fast-moving target. You're a dumbass. And then when you're one hit, you come to heal me instead of fucking actually hit it once. AI is terrible. What's funny is I pressed X and it gave me the sound of no stamina. So that means if you have no stamina, you can't heal. I'll test that. It makes the noise, but it still lets you heal. Like, the noise does prevent you from healing once, but if you spam X, you'll still heal. We had a heal in this side room here, but oh, I guess I was wrong. Actually, no, yeah, because the heal's to our left over here. I think it's farther forward where there's a room on this side, maybe. Flinched. Jocko went down like a bitch, and then none of them flinched. I'm late. I mean, there's no obligations to you being here. Well, I look forward to this, so, well, you're here now. You haven't missed anything but me trying to get back to the boss fight. I mean, you missed me getting to the boss fight yesterday, but that's all you missed today. I dislike how long quote-unquote dungeons are in this game without checkpoints. The other one was annoying, and I complained about it. This one's annoying, I'm complaining about it. Guess it paid off because I have a new funny clip. Oh yeah, about that boss. I tabbed in every now and then and saw the boss. Very, very soulsy, I guess. No, I mean in the sense of big health bar maybe, but it's just, I don't know. It's an ad fight. It's an ad fight. Like the boss has like 4 moves. That's it. But it's got a ridiculously large health bar and ads that the lower his health is, the more ads spawn. Basically what it comes down to. So the closer you are to beating him, the more shit you have to deal with. And usually by the end, your ally is dead. Like dead, and all aggro's on you, so now you're playing with this boss that doesn't flinch his aggro with a very inflated health bar. And he's got 2 glaives. He also 2-shots you, like 2 to 3 shots you. Now granted, that's because the armor I'm wearing, and I could technically make it easier on myself by wearing better armor. But I feel that would only save me maybe a hit. Maybe a hit. I've used my gourd. I swear I've used my gourd. How do I have 8 fucking uses of this right now? Whatever. And the worst part is I literally made it to the checkpoint right before the boss. Like, literally made it to the very, 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 very final room right before that. But I forgot that there was the autonomous fucking things that block your way. So I died because I had a chain of mobs still chasing me from the previous room. And I had to deal with the 3 mobs that room was going to have. And I didn't have an ally. So I died right there and haven't made it back to that room since. Taking another hit is always nice. Yeah, for a boss it's always nice. But I'll be able to tank an additional hit now regardless, just because I switched back to my other glyph. I also upgraded my weapon to the final. +7 is max. He's not getting me up with this guy next to me. Jockle, you don't beat him. You don't trade with him, and then he's gonna try and get me up with 1 health and die. Why does the AI wait till it's literally 1 shot and then it tries to get you up? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna fight this thing because I know it's gonna hit me. Oh, I'm 1 shot. I better turn my back to it. Fucking AI is so stupid. This is one hella weird looking dungeon, Jesus. That's because it's not a dungeon, it's a palace. I just call it a dungeon. Because that's what it is. It's a video game dungeon, but it is physically a palace. always like that this thing is inconsistent on its moveset, I feel like. Sometimes it aggroes me sooner, sometimes it lets me hit it. I will say mid-combat, I have no idea which one an enemy is and which one Jockle is. 9 times out of 10, I have no idea which one's which. Also, these aggros would probably be more aggressive, but I do have a glyph on that makes my footsteps not aggro anyone. No one can hear my footsteps, so I don't aggro proximity anymore. I have to aggro by visual now. I mean, that's been like that since yesterday, like midway through yesterday, but these pulls would be more complicated whenever you see the ones that are like kind of next to each other. They're not pulling because I literally have a glyph that makes my footsteps silent. Which is also why you don't hear my footsteps when I'm running around. You only hear Jockles, if you've actually noticed that or not. Survive this. What is that? Railgun? Magical Index, whatever that world is. You see, you use these names casually like they're common knowledge. I'm taking guesses every time you use any kind of anime name. Yeah, Railgun Index, whatever the fuck. Yeah, that world. What happened was I just now realized that, you know, the railgun chick, electric one, zappy zap, yeah. I mean, all you have to do is say railgun chick, I already know what you're talking about. I still say she's a gauze cannon, but continue. Yeah, this is where I die. I mean, I guess I have free backtrack since I did kill everything. And then I can go grab a refill. Yeah, in a scene I vividly remember quite a bit, and like I learned a new thing about it where she subconsciously turns a windmill in response to something since there's no wind. I thought they focused on the windmill for effect, but a big old peer into her psyche. I didn't do it just in wording it, but hopefully you get my point. No, because you're excited about it, and I'm guessing it was a bait and switch visually for storytelling, but they're supposed to be focusing on something else. I honestly don't know what you're excited about. There was more to explain, but I was vague for the sake of a spoiler. Well, that's where you have to dictate, do you want to talk about it or do you want to spoil? Because everything you say, I will remember when it happens. My brain will be reminded of the spoiler due to the information of the show that is, you know, giving me the story. I'm gonna die to this thing on my way to a free heal. Watch, it's gonna be great. It's gonna do something different. No, it still let me two-shot it. I was excited for it because of things. Yeah, that's why I'll try my best not to spoil anything. they respawn. I just cleared this room. But they don't respawn backwards, they respawn if you backtrack. This game even got more annoying. Are you bud? She aggroed onto Jockle, but it's cool. Oh, there's actually a vendor right here too. Never noticed the vendor right here.
Rabbit's gnome.
So you can actually just buy whatever you need. Boss time. I just tab in and see Mountains of Sapote. Yeah, I found a vendor that I didn't know was there by the final checkpoint right before the boss, so I bought Sapote in case I need to use it, like right now, to top off, because why use a whole gourd? There we go. Alright. Just give us the good old college try. Okay, I already have everything fucked up on my timing. I'm also curious, does he take more damage if he's not all shadowed up? No, he doesn't. He takes actually like 0 damage from a one-hander. God, I can't wait for this game to be finished so I don't feel like I'm watching a man play a game he doesn't have fun playing, because I have to say, this is starting to feel forced. No, I'm just playing a game. This is what playing a game looks like. Just kill me. I guess it's true, but compare it to like day one. This is any game. 100% of every game I ever play looks like this compared to day one. Day one is, I don't know shit about this game. Day 4 is, I figured out the game loop. I have seen 90% of the enemies. Nothing is new. I'm just playing the game now. This is 100% of every game I ever play, period, end of story, what it looks like. Day 1 compared to now. That is just video games. Yeah, where everything was new and exciting. That's the thing. You don't get that back. That's something about gaming that you don't get back. And the more games you play, the less it lasts. The more games you have played, the less this is new and interesting lasts, because you can just compare it to a different game. So the more years you have under your belt gaming, the less things are new to you. If that makes sense. Whenever I get to a point where it's, alright, I'm getting tested. Are you dodging correctly? Is your damage correct? Is your stats correct? Blah, 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 blah. Boss fight that's supposed to be hard, so you're fighting against like something that you can learn moveset for. Yeah, that gets mundane, and I'm not excited because guess what? I'm doing the exact same thing over and over and over until I do it correctly, according to the game's expectations. And then I continue with their story. That's all the game is. It's a story. I'm here to experience said story and how they deliver it with whatever environments or enemies they decide to throw at me. This game only had like 4 enemy types. So that was boring. I'll say a variety of enemy, very, 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 very lacking. Also, this boss not a big fan of his moveset. Then again, I'm not a fan of this game's... I know it's supposed to be a block-based game, and I'm trying to make it a fucking two-handed iframe game, and you're not supposed to. But I will say there's like a weird animation start, and then they speed up their attack. It's hard to explain. Like, if you're following their hands like you were in Sekiro, you would actually be late every single time. It feels a little clunky, like most Souls clones. It's not that it feels clunky. Like, it is clunky. Dark Souls is clunky. I'm sorry, it is. Dark Souls is clunky. Whether you want to admit it or not, Dark Souls and Elden Ring are fucking clunky. They are. It's just, it's the accepted clunky. Panic rolls? They're not panic rolls. That's a Q system screwing someone. They are panic rolls, yes, but it's a panic roll because you're doing something that you don't want to do. You rolled late, therefore you are now rolling after the damage is finished. The Q system screws you. The game itself is clunky. Elden Ring is so much clunkier than Dark Souls 3. I don't understand the input queue. The input queue is the exact same as Dark Souls. I swear they didn't change the input queue at all. It feels the exact fucking same as Dark Souls 3. Exact. It's literally just a different skinned game. But that's just me. I don't like this game's arm movements because I start it, and instead of a swing happening, it is already the entire sweep hitbox is happening. So like the moment his arm moves is when you have to dodge, and you're supposed like I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of the timing of this game because you can't actually commit to knowing which move he's doing. You're just dodging because you're seeing a move. He's starting to move. Like, you're not actually confirming which moveset he's using. You're just dodging because he is moving. And if you don't dodge, the moment he starts moving, the hitbox is literally the very next second. It's so animation jumpy and clunky. Because he only has 5 moves. After he goes second phase, he only has 1 additional move that he does. Literally 1. I mistimed that. Did it just eat one of your people? Yeah, that's phase 2. This is her dad. The one he ate, that's her dad. Her dad just killed her. Yikes. Yep. So, Amara is apparently the daughter of, like, the king of Lethyrus, and she... That's another thing. You can kill me. I dodged through it, but wide, and then it's such a short fucking frame. I hate those guys, honestly. They have 2 moves that are annoying. One, the charge that you can dodge through, but sometimes the wide swing still catches you. And then while you're punishing them, they have a really, really quick, like, just like a dot, like a jab with their fucking, the end of their halberd. Like, not the bladed end, just the end they're holding. And every move those guys do, like, half health you. It's fucking annoying as hell. Was she one of your followers with story and stuff? Yeah. Her, right here. Amara. She's the reason I'm here. She's the only quest I'm here for. The only reason that didn't half health me is my first hit is reduced. As long as I have something on my face. That thing on my face. There's 3 different tiers. The 3rd tier makes me 100% reduced damage, but yeah. She joins you in the fight. For phase 1, you have 2 allies, which never happens ever, which is why I was not surprised when she died. Because I was like, why are they giving me 3 friends to fight this dude who's not a very hyper-aggressive person with a really slow moveset? Oh, because you only have 2 of them at the halfway point and they spawn endless ads. That's why. The lower health you get him, the more ads spawn. At first, they're just slow-moving ads, and then eventually they become the fucking annoying ghost bitches. They're attacking right away. Also, his aggro swaps are annoying because you can't read them. He'll look at your ally and then he'll just very, very, very fluidly just switch to you and swing. He'll just not attack, which is also fucking annoying. When Elden Ring is DLC, I hope they do something a little more linear. I doubt it, but they might just because DLC. I kind of expect another Oklahoma. Like, just basically expect their own standalone Oklahoma. Because, honestly, in every single Dark Souls DLC, it's a new area, so they're not going to just add on a new thing. So I would just expect a new area. And then on top of that, I would expect it to be the size of Oklahoma. World exploration was fun, but the end felt hollow since the leveling wasn't balanced. The end felt hollow because I was 100 hours in just wanting to beat the game at that point. I stopped honestly giving 2 shits about the game. I was like, alright, cool. I've gotten my money's worth. Where's the end? Cool. I have gotten $2 to the hour already. I'm almost at 120 hours. Where the fuck's the end? I stopped caring about the story. I actually tell you the truth, I don't even know what the story is. I just know I don't have maidens and I'm beating up bosses. Congratulations, Elden Ring. You've made Game of the Year without me knowing what the fuck you're even trying to fucking sell me. You just created so much content, we're not used to it. As gamers, we are starved for content in comparison to what Elden Ring gives us. So whenever we have a game that large, we're like, well, fuck. I didn't know I was signing up for a JRPG. Exactly, I was tired by the end, 145 hours in. Yeah. I would expect at least mountaintop of the giant size. Nope, I'm expecting Oklahoma size. Yeah, MMO level content. They advertise it as an MMO. They literally marketed the game as an MMO. Do you not remember that? I literally remember whenever they announced Elden Ring is the Dark Souls MMO, and I was like, and fucking Vasil was so fucking goddamn excited for that. He was all like, oh, Persistent World was like an MMO, but an action RPG, blah, 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 blah. But guess what I did? I did the exact opposite. I don't want to play it. You want to know why I wasn't excited for Elden Ring? Because they hyped it as an MMO. They marketed it as an MMO. I didn't want to play it. If it was going to be an MMO, I was not going to play it. Period. End of story. I just was not going to play it. It was not going to be worth my fucking time investment. I have no stamina. I'd be fine with Oklahoma Legacy dungeon kind of content. Ow. There we go. Just had to run around, kite fight it. The whole game aesthetic is cool as shit. Oh wait, the boss is dead. Indeed. Oh, ain't that convenient that Amara's back. You got crumpled in half and turned to stone, and now you have a new headdress. Look, you're enlightened. You're a whole new person. You have the blessing of Geffen with you. Yay. Alright, where the fuck are you? Oh, for storytelling, you're actually on the other side of the throne. Because progression is this way. Nice new headdress. Is this what happens after you get snapped in half and eaten by a titan?
I stopped mourning my father long ago. This was a mere shadow of the man I knew. His heart is silent, while the human heart beats on.
You're gonna act like nothing happened. You got literally snapped in half backwards and turned into ash. But okay. Disappointed. I was hoping she was perma-dead for story impact. She wouldn't be story dead.
We must carry both hearts down a path only the bravest may travel. Geffen awaits us in the Gnaw. A place of great power and great danger.
Uh-huh.
Pass through those doors to the portal beyond. I have watched you. You are ready. Have no fear as you leap into the darkness. I will find you on the other side.
Okay. I'm still confused how you, like, got an upgrade. Granted, this is probably just the game equipping a random headdress on you because it decided that it was going to swap out its equipment on you. But you look like you upgraded, like Gandalf the Grey to Gandalf the White status after getting snapped in half. I didn't see you fight no Balrog. I saw you get snapped in half like a bitch. Too bad. All that is useless. I'm max weapons. Is this the portal they talk about? Do I jump? Well, I guess we jump. Imagine missing and just... That's not a portal! That's not how this works! Bitch really just baited me into a fucking pit to kill myself. That is not how portals work. I was caught by Flyboy.
Light is a stranger here now. This is an ancient night, and its children are strong. We walk in the realm of the Elder Dark now. I can feel Cisna's web folding in around us. Geffen awaits us at the sacred pool, deep in the Gnaw. Over the eons, both light and dark have come here to slake their thirsts and grow. Geffen could not have chosen a better place in which to mend the sundered hearts. There is great power at the end of the Gnaw. We simply must get there.
Well, last 3 journeys. Take the human heart to Amara in the Gnaw. Go to the sacred pool and give the twin hearts to Geffen. They're both in the same spot. And then find Lyra. And that's it. The Nod's not a very big place.
This thick and smothering weave of darkness. This is Cisna's work. Only she could spin such deep shadows.
So is Cisna final boss? And the music cut out during a cutscene. Honestly, the music cuts out randomly, I feel. The music just, like that boss fight, it felt like there was no music. There was music. There's like this weird, like suspenseful, like, ish music. It felt like there was just no music. I also dislike these dark areas. I understand it's the whole mechanic, but anytime there's a mechanic that forces you to carry around a stupid fucking lantern, I hate it, because guess what? I'm usually fucking carrying around a two-handed weapon. I think one-handed weapons are fucking boring most of the time in these games. So, I very much dislike forced lantern locations. If you couldn't tell in the last area I was at, basically never using my fucking lantern if possible. I love breaking out into a coughing fit because I swallowed saliva wrong. Bean. Yeah, lungs are temperamental. They only like oxygen, and even oxygen's technically killing it. And we're slowly dying to oxygen, FYI. But we need it to live. But pure oxygen is poison to us. What a world we live in, right? Okay, thanks for sliding. I hate you. I don't even care about the item. I'm at the end of the game. What the fuck do I care about that shit? Look at Jocko, just the dumbest AI ever. Casually walking, not even in combat. Two things aggroed on him. Just casually walking. The dumbest AI ever. Jocko's a jack of all trades. He's good at being bad. He's unpredictable. The AI has honestly gotten more useless the later the game has gone on. All they're good at is just having enemies look at them at this point. He didn't see the enemies as worthy opponents. He was too powerful. Is this like death? That would be death right here. Oh yeah, there's a whole drowning fatigue thing if you go too deep. So we're supposed to figure out where you are and aren't allowed to walk. That's what this is now. This way then? I don't know where the fuck they want me to go. This is not it. Because this is just where I was that one time. Maybe it is it. Come. Took until right there before I was actually able to re-switch targets. I hate the targeting in this game. It's so, one, slow, and two, you have to be within like a 20-degree cone of the thing you're targeting currently. Hello. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Yes, it's exactly where I need to be. Hey, Lydia. I gotta put you down. longer a person. Alright, well, we finished that. Return to Vagrant's Rest. So where was I actually supposed to? Ah, that way. Well, I just fucking yeeted up onto this, so. We'll go complete this, I guess. It'll be very sad if I can't like quick travel to that, but it did have flyboys, so I assume we can. Alright. A Tinker Boy.
That wasn't Lyra. Her body, her face, yes, but not her mind, not her spirit, and the cowl she wore. May I have it? I'd like something to remember her by.
That was a skeleton. There was no... Her face, there was no skin.
I know it's a somber reminder, yet I've plenty enough memories of her youth, her smile. To truly remember a person, you must recall the dark as much as the light.
Alright, so we are done. And then these three, which is the main journey, all in the last area, all in the last spot. Is Flokier done now? Yep, everyone's done. Everyone but the main story is done. It looked just like her. No, there was no skin. There was no skin on that enemy. That was a skeleton. He cannot convince me otherwise. So do you have a new talking thing since you're not inside your thingy?
I was right to trust you.
Oh, you were?
Who else could have defeated the shadow of the Ashen?
Someone
I
stronger
feel
than me?
for Amara. The darkness turns even our own family against us.
Bro, you weren't there. She got snapped in half and turned into dust. I don't think that's Amara anymore. Just tell. I'm just feeling like, you know, informing you. Yeah, I know. Oh shoot, that was rude. You gonna look right at me when you sneeze?
You are truly mighty to have defeated the shadow of the Ashen.
No, someone stronger than me could have done it
May
better.
your courage sustain you as you greet the shadows of the Gnaw.
Why do I want to greet the shadows of the Gnaw? They're trying to kill me. I mean, I'll greet them to my fucking stone axe. I'm not greeting them to me. Fuck those fucks. Fuck the fucking fuckers. That's the saddest part about the word fuck, or the coolest part, or whatever. It can make its own sentence. Fuck the fucking fuckers is a legitimate English sentence.
Too skegging quiet when there's no water about. Gives me the shivers.
I don't know why I went to talk to her. Who's the one that increases the luminosity? Is it this workbench? Like the lumens is nice, and then the moment you put the fucking lantern on the ground, it loses half its fucking lumens on the ground. It's so fucking annoying. This is the potency of the Crimson Gourd. Oh wow, I can still keep going. 1 second. Fuck it. Oh shit, we can still keep going. Oh my god. Alright. Well, how much health do I have? Ah! I guess it will almost full heal you when fully maxed. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Yeah, yeah. See, even though you've explained it to me, that doesn't make a sentence in my head, even though in proper English it does. Three Kingdoms coming to Game Pass. Should I try? I enjoyed it, but I will say, I also didn't enjoy it because they didn't make the officers that stand outish. Like, they don't feel like they impact the game at all, when Romance of the Three Kingdoms is very much just an extremely dramatization of history based around key figures. So the fact that they're not key figures feels weird. They just exist. It's easier just to say that adjective, noun, verbs, adjective, noun. It's still, you've explained it to me, and I still don't get it. It's not a sentence to me. Was Three Kingdoms? Oh wait, FE. Is it FE? Huh? FE? Fire Emblem? No, not Fire Emblem. That'd be Three Houses, not Three Kingdoms. Romance of the Three Kingdoms is something completely different. It is Chinese history. It is not Fire Emblem. Three Houses, that's the one. But did you just decide not to after that? I'm cool with that. The new Fire Emblem game is gonna be Three Hopes. I hope it's not. Like, you know, naming a game is one thing. I get it, whatever, cool. But I don't know. I thought their naming system was better whenever they gave us cringy fucking one-liners. Three Houses was a unique new thing, but I don't think they need to keep three in their names all the time now. Review says campaign is 50 hours long each. Yeah, but how much overlap? There's always overlap in those games. How much of that is overlap? 40-hour campaigns with 20 hours overlapping? I think it's only because it's a parallel story. Well, no, they saw how well it worked with Three Houses, so they're going to continue with that formula. That's why I say I hope not, because they're like, oh, people really love the trifecta of choices and stories that are intermingling. We're gonna do it again. Why not do something new? But that's just me. It's probably too far, but we'll see. Yep, too far. Well, if you're right there, I'll just do this and run by. I'll do this and run by. Jesus fucking Christ, game. Fine. You're just gonna hit the most random of geometry? I'll just go yeet myself fucking halfway across the level again. YouTube, why are you such a bitch sometimes? Because it's an algorithm, and you watch something with a tag that's similar to something you don't like. Oh, thanks to personalized ads, we see that you're watching Bleach. Yeah. Time to give you Bleach spoilers. That's because you're watching Bleach way too late. You're watching season 3 when they're on season 15. That's the unfortunate truth behind it. I don't want to fight any of these fuckers. Give me a fucking... I see Geffen's goddamn horns. Give me another place I can just yeet my fucking goddamn javelin. Oh, I think I saw one. No, that's actual fire. Come on. Drop down? No? Okay. You know what I think these things were created for? Someone thought it was a very, very, very unique form of mechanics. So, I have no weapons equipped. Nice. I love that. I love that. Also, I love that this entire time I've been solo and now you decide to join me. But I think these things were created because one of the people on the development team was like, yo, speedrunning is fucking cool. What if we give speedrunners some weird, like, hyper fucking Kobe, like, you know, skip half the level because you know about it, unlock this thing, and just Kobe. Like, just some crazy ass fucking skips. And that's why they created these. I fucking hate this mechanic right here. Honestly, hate this mechanic right here. It did allow me to skip half the ending area, but I legitimately hate that mechanic right there.
You continue to grow, young one. Your footsteps resound upon the ash. Now, have you come to me with empty hands, or palms full of promise?
These scriptwriters love alliteration. Those are hearts. Those look like kind of ish rings. Listener heart and
ripped apart by selfishness and fear. Two hearts brought together by friendship and courage.
did we just create the One Ring? Is this the backstory of Sauron?
Now take the heart of Lathyrus to your sanctuary. Give it to Amara. She will know how to use it to find the Ashen.
Okay. So we're not done yet.
Before you go, child, Know that your mother is proud of you. As Lathyrus fell, I lost faith in my children. You, brave one, have restored that faith.
One entity shouldn't restore your entire faith on an entire species. I'm just saying, that is foolish, Miss Mermaid Mom.
2 hearts.
Fine. You don't want to say anything new. I get it. Also, I'm going to have to take a bathroom break because my bowels are not happy with me. So we're just going to sit here and stare at the 2 giants staring at each other. And I'll be right back. It's all... I don't know. It's almost yeet time, or there's one more dungeon. Because we still haven't revived the Ashen. So there's either one more dungeon, or this is the end. I just have to go to the bathroom. I cannot hold this. as a mom, gave up on y'all because you didn't do what I wanted. Now you do what I want, so I love you again. Very healthy. Yeah. Yeah. But also in the same regard, lost faith in humans. One human does one good thing. Faith restored. That's one person.
We have nothing to fear now.
Oh, nothing?
The shadows cower and flee from the approaching dawn.
Oh. Does this mean I have cutscene? Was the Ashen Lord or Shadow or whatever the actual final boss?
I was right to trust you. Who else could have defeated the Shadow of the Ashen? I feel for Amara.
Just sounds like a
Darkness
tier 1
turns
family
even our own
manipulation.
family against them.
Ouch. I don't love you. You disappoint me. Oh, I love you so much. You're doing what I want you to do. Alright, where the fuck am I actually supposed to? It just said return to Vagrant's. Huh? This way. That way? Not that way. This way. Into Town Hall? Into Town Hall. Amara? Amara. What's up, Amara? So glad you got this elegant headdress after killing your father.
The heart of Lathyrus, made whole once more. I had hoped, but not dared to believe. Give me the heart. It is time we found the Ashen. Time we welcomed the light.
See, you make this sound like the end of the game, but your father was Lathyrus. Your father snapped you in half. Now you're back. How can I trust you? You've also had this weird, maniacal voice this entire time. I'm not sitting here trying to judge you based on where your vocal cords rest in your throat, okay? But you got this ominous vibe about you, Amara.
After the battles we have fought, the journeys we have endured, this is but a tiny moment. The hearts are warm and their beat is strong, for it is the rhythm of the Ashen itself. There it is, of course so close, hiding in the plainest of sight, yet nowhere to be seen. In the caves beneath this very mountain peak, deep within the ash.
Okay.
Go to Bateron now, so that he may prepare the ceremony of awakening. And thank you. While I have been asking for the light's blessing, you have given your blessing to the light.
Alright, well that one completed. So, nope, still not done. Why does this say updated? Stop. Still cross-legged, but with blanket on head. Very cool. She will always sit crisscross applesauce. She knows nothing but the sauce. But she has cool headdress now. I do think it looks cool, like with the art style and everything. It's just weird that she got it after dying to her dad, and she's always had this ominous voice about her. She give me Okami vibes. Like, you talking actual Wolf Okami or like the video game? Ah, the sake maker from the first area. Okay. I was gonna be like, Okami itself? Like, I don't get the wolf vibes, but okay, yeah. I don't remember exactly which NPC, but there were some there were some characters in that game. I do remember that.
Amara has found the Ashen. It is difficult to grasp that our moment has finally come. We shall awaken the Ashen and return its life-giving radiance to our dying world. It is astounding that the fledgling was practically beneath our feet this whole time. Just as well, I suppose. We are far from the dark here. The shadows are at their weakest.
Kami isn't a god, it's a pun of wolf and god. The god's name is Amaterasu. Yeah, I know about the actual physical god is based off of the god Amaterasu. Is the wolf supposed to be Amaterasu? Is that the thing? Is the wolf is Amaterasu and the game is Okami because it's a pun of wolf god? Because you're playing as Amaterasu as a wolf, even though Amaterasu was not a wolf in Japanese mythology?
Now, I judged
Yes,
it
you
wise
are
that
Amy.
You should only know this when you were truly ready.
Is that what they call the wolf,
I
Amy?
have served the Ashen as guardian for longer than
They
I
don't
care to
actually
remember.
ever say Okami, so that's just the title of the game. Fair.
When it awakens, it will choose its guardian once more.
What if it doesn't choose me?
I will continue to serve, if it wishes. But its eye may alight upon another. That other might even be you.
So you're gonna you made me do all this to revive something that might just end up putting me into fucking life of servitude, low-key slavery? I did all this shit just to revive it. Now I gotta fucking serve it because it chooses me? At least fucking let tall thigh mommy take care of me. I only said that because her thigh was in the picture. I don't know. I mean, you could call her thigh mommy, I guess. You come up to her
We
thighs.
have nothing to fear now. The shadows.
Alright, giving you a nickname
cower
doesn't mean get
free
talk.
From the approaching dawn.
Go to the cavern. Are we going back to the original cavern? Yup, the OG cavern of yesteryear. It's been slumbering under us the whole time. Yep. See, Okami was a game I had, thought visually looked cool with the art style, and did start to play, but I don't remember anything from it. Literally anything. Am I going the right way? Wait, is this the cave? Is this what you want me to do? Wait. Is this it? Wrinkled grotto. That's gross. Why is your grotto all wrinkly? Ah, bop, 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 bop. You a weak bitch. You a weak bitch. I didn't even feel that. You made a joke about speedrunning, but you know the speedrunners just clip through the starting caves. Yeah. The first 10 hours of Okami are not amazing. Well, that's probably why I don't remember it. Is this even where I'm supposed to be? Join the awakening ritual. Okay, they actually do damage, so maybe this is the right area. But it gets so much better. It's the only game without Legend of Zelda in the name that is a solid Zelda-like. Fair. Why did I come back here? Why did I have to choose bone spiders? Wait, this is a sapient root. Yeah, no, this cave wasn't open before. This is the proper way. There's no way a sapient root has just been sitting here in the starting area. Yeah, this opened up. This is new. Well, of course it's new. This enemy wouldn't have been here. Whee! I'm stuck. I wanted to. I wanted to. I have no idea why, but the past 3 days that song has been stuck in my head, and any single fucking noise that I hear immediately gets associated with the start of that song. And the sad part is that any single noise can be associated with that fucking start of that song. Because it can either be the fucking intro of the fucking, ba-da, just that quick little ba-da, or it could be like anything else. But it's usually just that quick little dun-dun. And then you just hear something end, and it ends on the right tone, and then your brain just starts fucking, oh no. Wee. Why are you all rude like this? I've got stamina for days! I saved him to kill him to save him to die. Why are they only giving sapient roots in here? We would have been to the point of having twins. Does that mean I'm going down? I think I'm supposed to go down. I don't think up is the answer. Wait, maybe it is. It is. Orbital laser? So it's coming from there? I'm trying to remember if I've ever played a really good Zelda-esque game. And I've got to say, probably the best non-Zelda-esque game I can think of.
Welcome to our final and greatest act.
Wouldn't even be considered a Zelda-like.
Let us now awaken the Ashen.
You ever heard of
together.
Summon Night for the Game Boy Advance?
Watch the Ashen's eye as I
don't think you'd consider that
inscribe these
Zelda-like.
sacred runes. It will choose a guardian from among us, its strongest and most loyal protectors.
Does that mean I have to fucking kill you two? It's gonna choose me and then I have to kill you two because I'm its guardian and you're a threat now? You are massive. We saw this one coming.
The Ashen has chosen its guardian. It has chosen you.
Of course it did. We all saw this coming. Wait, it's looking past me now. No, it didn't choose me. Wait. Why are you betraying?
Lived like a fool and died like a fool, Bataran.
I mean, I saw this coming.
It is time you learned my true name, child. For I consumed Bataran's darling little sister long ago.
You're a Ciceran.
I am the foreboding dust. I am the beguiling night. I am Cisna, the spinner of shadow.
And I assisted you and gave you power. Well, I did call it your final boss. Hi, Cisna. I just didn't think you were you. Oh, wow. That hurt. Bataran. Why you just gotta get batted like that? Maybe that's why your name is Bataran. Ow. AoE. Wonder what your phase 2 is gonna be like. Oh, I stagger you? Wait. You're a boss that's staggerable. One second. Come here. No, quit dodging. I dare you to stagger on me. I dare you to stagger. No. Okay, you have a little bit of hit protection. I'll stop committing. Actually, you know what? I got some words with Amara. Why didn't she see this coming? Motherfucker, she baited me too. I had rights to be suspicious of Amara. Fucking Amara baited and fucking played me. Let me pick up Jocko. Quit being so rude. Here, I'm gonna bring you over here. Then I'm gonna heal, which is gonna piss you off. Then I'm gonna run. And I'm gonna say, hey, Jocko, get up. And then I'm gonna go say hi to you again, so you don't piss off Jocko. Oh, no, that hurt. Alright, let's go, Jocko. She don't have a second form, it seems. It's just large health bar. One shot, one cure. I'm dead. Staggered her out. Quick like the wind. how I didn't get hit by that. What's up? Oh, I pressed it, but it's never quick enough. Jocko, you're not getting me up. You're gonna commit to this, and you're gonna fail. Okay, well you didn't fail, and I appreciate it. I hate sprinting auto-targeting. I dislike that mechanic. I wish I could sprint on someone. Oh, you're dead, bitch. Phase 2. Actual 2 health bars. Come back out as a demon. Fused with Batarang. Too easy of a fight for it to be a final boss. You didn't have a second phase. Hello, Spider Lady. I've seen statues of you this whole game. Glad to finally meet you. Your moves... Okay, that's one new move. I was like, your moves haven't changed. Oh, that's a little rude. A little fucking... slow walk forward while your fucking spider arms flail. Ooh, big cave. I like big caves. Being in a massive, spacious... Holy shit, that's an eye. Batarang got knocked the fuck out. Also got kicked into what looks like runic lava. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Can I just smack her upside the head right now? We already know what's about to happen. Can we just... Bop! I wonder if I missed a checkpoint. I feel like that kind of a fight, they would have had a checkpoint of some kind near. Move, fucking stupid spawning shits. Oh, it still hit me, rip. Which way? Oh, it was this way. Whee. Geometry, stop being geometry. I dodged, but okay. No. No. The item that was under this, which I figured was actually just a 2 max health. Oh, and now I gotta do this without a jockle? Joyous. I feel there should be... This is yet again another instance of just bad checkpoint system. I'm gonna explore a little bit to see if I am correct or incorrect, but I feel that their checkpoint system is very meh at best for saving progression in a game that is meant to trip you up. This game does not try and be like the next Dark Souls, so there's no reason for these checkpoints to be so far in between. Before Elden Ring, it was pretty common for these kind of games to have terrible respawns. No, I know. It's just, I think that kind of mechanic before a final boss is also, you saw what it targeted, right? And I clicked right on the D-pad 4 times, and it never swapped. This game's targeting system is fucking absolute balls. Also, I didn't even realize I was still locked on that whole time. I'm sitting here trying to fucking manually aim at shit, and I'm not. Agreed. Death runs are stupid. Death runs are very stupid. It's like, all right, here's final boss that we're gonna try and trip you up. Which honestly, I wasn't surprised at all. That boss fight was way too simple to be a final boss fight. So when the cutscene happened, I was like, I didn't even apply the final hit. You know, I actually got her real low, missed, she dodged, and then a cutscene happened, and I was like, okay, what the fuck's going on here? And yeah, so if they're gonna do a 2-phase full health bar boss, why are they gonna have you potentially use up your resources getting to the boss with no resource reset or checkpoint of any kind? I can kind of accept the death run if I had a sap reset. I would still very much prefer a checkpoint near the final boss. But, I mean, hell, even Sekiro, back in the day when respawns were shit, at least gave you a respawn near a boss almost 99% of the time. The final boss had one literally outside of it. The mechanic of having a buddy to escort means you can't just run past everything. The mechanic of having a buddy means they expect you to have an actual person playing with you, since co-op is so popular in these kind of games, and this is a live co-op type game due to the fact that you have a persistent ally coded in the game for you. But since I'm playing solo, I'm stuck with an AI that's dumb as balls. Oh, true. Yeah. No, this game is made to be played co-op. Seems like a fun, persistent 2-player. It would be an interesting 2-player because there's the whole mechanic of when these things grab you that you can be, you know, hit free. But it's just, yeah, 1, I'm not playing with someone. 2, that means this is, instead of a $30 buy-in, this is a $60 buy-in, because both people need to own it. You know what I mean? Like, it changes the dynamic and the value of the game also. Not saying this game's not worth. I think it's been a fun little game. It has a nice little fun aesthetic to it. I think that how do I put this? I don't know how to word this, but basically, it's not really possible because it's not a local thing. Unless there is a local. Nah, there's no way they're doing local. Like, I guess, like how Wolfenstein New Blood did it, where you have a friend pass type thing. That would be cool. Or It Takes Two, where one person needs to own the game, and then you can have a friend join you. That would be cool. That would make this game actually a really... That would honestly make this game a sleeper. Because, like, the world, the art style, it's kind of cool. The exploration would be fun to do blind with a friend. Combat is... especially boss fights, to be desired for. But at the same time, it's a game made to be co-op. So how do you make an action RPG intended for co-op not be one-sided if playing solo? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how, like, the game's gonna be clunky just because of its inbred mechanic. Kind of like Elden Ring. They're like, you know what, majority of the game is going to be played online. So they gave you the whole spirits thing, or whatever the fuck it's called, or your mimic tier, whatever the mimic tier things, all those things are. And then, I still say, unless you figure out what the bosses are weak to, Elden Ring pure solo, no mimic tier, no nothing. Pure solo Elden Ring is probably one of the hardest action RPGs out there, just due to the game boss fights being balanced for co-op. Yeah, I want to play Exo Primal, but it's a $240 buy-in instead of a $60 buy-in. Modern co-op is weird. Mimic tier should buff the boss's health like a co-op summon. I don't disagree with that, but I'm just talking about, like, I don't remember what they're called. There goes that thing where I press B to the reaction of their movement, and it's already too late because of how fucking clunky the actual combat is in this game. You basically have to react knowing the timing. Probably where the whole blocking mechanic comes in, but I have not equipped a shield. I mean, I've equipped it every single time I get an upgrade, but I've not done anything with the shield. I think sword and board is so boring in action RPGs. But that's also because it just looks cooler to just dodge everything. I will not deny that I'm a fucking idiot for aesthetics. Also, big damage number, go swing low, right? Yeah. Why have shield when you can have bigger stick, right? If you know, the option is there, right?
Welcome.
So that means the game is beatable with a two-handed weapon, right?
The preparations
So just
are
don't get hit.
complete. Let us now.
Oh, I think we are supposed to stagger her out on this form. And I just overcommitted and took way too much damage. Because now that Jockel's not just getting bullied, and I kind of know the moveset, she is not doing half as much as she was before. She does hurt. She hurts even Jockel. You can stagger her out of her combo, so that even the AI doesn't get overpunished at her. For some reason my brain was like, just commit again. That's a dumb idea. Can you get me up? I'm glad you waited till she attacked you. You are the absolute worst, Jockel. You're an idiot, and I'm glad that the boss is even more of an idiot than you. Here we go. Spider Lady. It's over. She usually jumps. That time she just mounted her arms. Things keeping me alive doesn't kill my enemies. Accurate. Unless there's a thorn mechanic. Because as we can, can't wait for the third phase when you fight the Eye. The Eye is the thing I'm reviving. That's the giant fucking Ashen bird or whatever the fuck it is. So I don't think I'm fighting that. It's like your iframes are weird. They're short. But at the same time, the enemy kind of locks, but also kind of doesn't lock. It's not like Elden Ring where they'll turn on a dime, but sometimes they will. I don't know. It's like you can kind of get away with a lot of stuff, but I don't know. I think you're supposed to anticipate more than react with the dodging, it feels like. Just because, like, right there on that one, I dodged way too early trying to anticipate it. And then I actually did end up dodging it because it went past me during a weird part of the iframe. And that's why. I was like, that's not something I should get geometried on. Oh, that's why, because there's two actual enemies. Alright, well, I took no damage. I'm already missing Jockle. I don't know how. I didn't even get a prompt to revive him. He's just gone. Oh, no, I hear him. Well, I'm gonna sit right here. I'm gonna drink the rest of my G Fuel. He respawns the boss. Very nice. It's weird. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't get a prompt for it. That's the weird part. Like, he didn't go down. He just kind of disappeared. The giving you an AI sometimes feels inconsistent because there's been times where I've just ran forward and I never got an AI partner. It just didn't happen. I was just like, huh? I'm gonna be right back. I'm going to properly put my mind in a good spot. Oh, God, it still smells like ass. Yeah. I'm a biohazard to the air around me. Something has to be messed up on my insides. Ugh. see here. I watched his health drop to 0. I think he fell. Motherfucker fell? God damn it. Also, side note, as you can see with my hair, I noticed in the mirror, it's literally here. Let me give you guys a nice little. Do I have my cringe? Yep, I still have cringe. Oh, that's the wrong camera. Hi. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This one. Turn that off. Right? No. Oh shit. All of them off. There we go. Alright, you can kind of see how it flips behind here. That is not intended. I literally just woke up, threw my headset on, and now my hair is like curling itself over my fucking headset bar as if it's like a style. Alright, I just thought that was fun. Going back to the game. This is just something that happened. Fucking poofy ass hair. Alright, let's go. Boss fight. You have some cool as shit wacky hair. I used to have an indent in my curves from wearing headsets so much, bro. Look, I don't think you can see it. There's an indent here because I'll randomly put rubber bands here. So I have like a permanent little divot in my goatee. You'll see it whenever I help you if I can move. What's up? Sucks to stagger, don't it? Sucks to stagger, don't it? Bam, bitch! Bro, no. Dude, if you had a co-op on this, imagine the cheese. She would start an attack on one person, the other person hits her from behind to stop the fucking combo. As long as she's not doing that right there, her jump, she doesn't have fucking power armor. You just stagger her out of all of her hits. Bro. Not having stamina, that's where we you know have issues. That weird black thing. Oh, that was that weird ball from him. Oh, I was not in the hitbox. All right, I'll take that. Ow! Dead. Hey, you're not a fucking fool of a took. Weird, crazy, wide swings. Okay, you're like... Okay, so there's a weird internal wink for that now. I think she has 2 different animations for her jump attack now. Here, start an attack. I dare you. Oh. No, what the fuck are you doing? Get the crawly all out of here. Alright, well, I'll take this time to go get Jocko. I don't know what you're doing. Taking a lap, running a marathon. Good exercise? Whoop! Ah, she starts right away. She don't flinch now. This changes everything. Ow. Foolish of me. Alright. Taking a lap. That was rude. I always forget you do that. I always try and punish you after that. No. Also, you are bent back. Are there 2 sets of arms for... I just realized what the original body was doing, and I'm a little confused at what I'm looking at here. Hello. Zest-ass motherfuckers. Had no stamina at the most ill-opportune time. I needed to be doing my swing attack. Pop. Bing, bang, what you do? Like a jock who always then you do. Pop. Run. To hit you. All I want to do is hit you. I've come to the conclusion I'd rather read the manga than the anime of this one series. Which series? The anime takes a much more slow pace to a gag humor series. That's an unfortunate. I mean, gag humor has its, has its place, but if you're changing the original story to be more gag humor, that is unfortunate. It took 5 minutes to adapt a 7-page chapter. Wait, what? You're saying 5 minutes of animation was the first 7 chapters of the show? Am I understanding that right? Because if that is ew. Yeah. Wow. Someone really just didn't give 2 fucks. They're like, hey, these characters are cool. Let's fucking turn this into a comedy. Oh, well, I guess we'll do the, like, that's kind of like, I view that as, like, almost like the Aqua Teen Hunger Force approach. Like, if you, that probably maybe is ahead of your time, type thing. But, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, they originally approached Adult Swim with the idea, and they're like, no one's gonna watch a show about fucking a milkshake and fries and meat. Like, no one's gonna do that. They have to do something. So like, okay, well, they're detectives, and their pilot had them actually solve like something, and they're like, okay, yeah, I'm down with this. And then they, after they actually got the funding, they never fucking did it ever again, ever. Like, it was just the pilot. That was it. Dude, bruh, I can't stand this fucking, the timing. It feels like you're having to predict the movements. Like, the moment you see an animation, that's when you dodge. It's not when you see the attack come out. It's like everything Elden Ring teaches you to do of watch the hand doesn't apply, because the moment the hand moves, the hitbox is there before your dodge can go out. So you're supposed to actually react to their movement, not their attack, which is everything Dark Souls has told you not to do. Because like I react to the attack and I get hit every time, but if I react to the prep, I don't get hit. I hate it. I fucking hate it. It goes against everything that I fucking am used to doing. And for this kind of game, that's not something I feel is where you change the formula. Personally, I don't think these super hyper quick, like it makes it to where one dodge is all it takes to get through it, but the prep is what you're dodging. It's not the attack, due to how fast the attack comes out after the animation starts and how long it takes for you to actually dodge. It is a series that thrives off stupid balls to the walls pace that comes with the reader's own sense of pace, and it works really well. Also, how the translations are just better in the manga. Well, that is a gag humor then. If it's like, I don't know what if there's a specific type of humor when you think of gag humor. When I think of gag humor, I think of like it is just comedy for the sake of comedy, and like there is no like. Even like a lot of people will think gag humor means it has to be lewd. I know some people who will say that. I don't. I think gag humor is just comedy for the sake of comedy. It's kind of like cringe comedy type thing. I would consider like Bludgeon to Death Angel Dokuru Chant as gag humor, even though most of the jokes are just about pacing, just way over the top pacing. But if it's a pace-based read, then they technically did the correct move on the animation. It's just the director didn't encapsulate the manga very well. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good the original material is. It really depends on the director and the producer. Does the producer want the content to be OG content? Does the director feel that it will benefit the audience and be more digested in a more accepted way if delivered in a different manner? Like, some direction choices are meh. Most, I would actually say, which is why the consensus of manga is better than anime exists. There are some exceptions, but there's exceptions to every rule. Alright, we only used one chug. Welcome back, Jockle.
Welcome to our final and great.
So what were you gonna do, Cisna, if it chose you to be the Guardian? And also, why did you... I'm confused why you waited for it to be revived. Also, so I wonder if that's gonna be explained, if there's gonna be like some weird reveal where Amara talks about why Cisna, or maybe even fucking was in on it. Amara is like actually gonna show up as another thing. I don't know. But it's just weird that why did the Ashen have to be alive for Cisna to act, or is Cisna trying to control the Ashen? That might be it. put her in the corner. Alright, get me out of the corner. Now put her in the corner. Stagger her. I beg of thee. Joku, the all-powerful. No, she dodged. It's a sad day when they dodge. Ah, she committed right into it. She don't like it when I hand right on her face. There we go. Stay right there. I'll be right there. You can ominously walk in that direction all you want. Ow. What kind of weird hitbox was that? Ooh. Oh. Oh. Doing the marathon. Around the rosy. Full of. Oh, still going for Jockle. Ah. You're rude. You go for the one that you know won't dodge you. Ow, and you turn on me. I just gotta dodge when I see the attack. That's all it comes down to. Ow, there's still the follow-up of the arm. And the run over. Cool. Well, we're not beating her this time. More practice. I really don't see where you punish. After watching another bit of the anime and see how it spent another 5 minutes adapting an 8-page chapter this time, not only did they cut some things out, but they also added things. Also, decided to make the no dialogue panels more drawn out for I don't fucking know. Because the director thought that the no dialogue panels were funny, and it's a change of pace, therefore the change of pace is humorous in its own way. The thing about comedy is it doesn't hit with everyone. The thing with storytelling is that it's consensual, concise, usually well thought out, and even if you don't like it, you at least understand what's going on. The thing with comedy is that it can be lost. And I can confirm, as a person who does not understand comedy, it is lost. A lot. A lot. Comedy's cool. Comedy's fun. Comedy can be fun. But, as a person who's too literal, I can say that I have been told so many jokes that just get no reaction out of me. And then the person kind of feels bad, questions themselves, feels like they're not funny. I don't know. Insert thing here. And that's what it feels like happens sometimes. When a joke fails to land, there's that awkward silence. You know what I'm talking about? I'm so glad that you decided to target that thing way over there for no fucking reason, so I'm just gonna not fight this. I can't react. I hate that you can't react. You have to fucking predict. Maybe the whole thing is just me watching chapters I've read differently, told differently, and if I were to see a chapter I've never seen before and have a panel drawn out, I'd have a more ain't no fucking way effect, more who fucking knows. Well, yeah, if it's supposed to be like just raw pacing humor, then not knowing what's gonna come next feels different. I can tell you, for example, I mean, the example I used, Legend of Death Angel Dokuro-chan, right? All right, so unsure if you've ever heard of that. That is a pacing show, and me showing it to another person, I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm just like, yeah, I remember laughing a lot more at this. I remember, you know, having a different reaction to this a lot more than this. I remember. And then, like, as that's happening, I'm wondering if they even think this is funny. And then you'll hear, like, a laugh here and there. And then I'm just like, okay, well, no, it's the pacing thing. Because it is just the out of left field from nowhere, what the fuck is this kind of, like, reaction, which is its own humor, is its own content. But if you already know what panels are coming next and you're just seeing, all right, well, how did the director decide that they're going to, you know, portray this, then it's not going to have the same effect. So now you're just analyzing it in an artistic standpoint instead of just laughing, which is the intent. All I know is that I'm going to read the manga over the anime because it's a one-off thing that heal burnout from Bleach and not take much time. Plus, I find it funny and I like it. Yeah. You do what works for you because you are you. You can read whatever you want online about this is that, that is that, and here is there. But they are not you. 99.9% of everyone can agree that this thing sucks. Doesn't mean you can't like it. Explain it. It's not that she never tries to punish me after jumping, it's that I'm usually mid-swing, so she actually staggers out. But she don't stagger out in this form. I don't think I'm allowed to punish more than one swing with her. Skitter. I will read that in a second. Ow. She didn't swing at me. She just clotheslined me with her leg. I don't know why I habitually did that. Skitter. Oh no, you're stuck on him. Okay, well you're done skittering. That's good. The only way to fucking punish her is whenever she's attacking my fucking ally. Ow. Can I just ring around the rosy with her? Jockel's gonna... Yep, no, Jockel's just gonna not give 2 fucks and take damage. Okay, sounds good. Let me get behind her. There we go. Take that, Arachno lady. Witness me, eyeball.
Wonder no more, for the Ashen sees you, and the bright
I dropped
light
my
that
shovel.
burns within. You are the guardian.
First
It
try.
is a heavy mantle to bear, yet I know you have the
How are you
courage
speaking to
carry it.
me?
I leave knowing that humanity will protect the Ashen for as long as the light endures.
Bro, you're not even a human yourself. What does it matter if
Do not
humanity does
mourn
it?
my passing, for my echo will ever linger in this world. The threads that bind us are strong, spun as they are in this new age.
Look at my
of
glowing
light.
shovel. Wait. Wait. Being the guardian means they suck my essence away? Motherfucker, I ragdolled right there. Yeah, obviously the last boss. One thing that I found really cool and slightly got me into the series was how the anime teaser visual was a recreation of the Volume 1 cover of the manga, and the volume covers of the manga are fucking sick as shit. It's real places with manga characters drawn on them with filters so it blends in more. Yeah, it sounds like that art style would be more digestible as manga. Wait, that's the game just like that? That's the game. We're done. Whoa, alrighty then. Yeah, that looked like Dead Body. Dice time. Yeah, dice time. Except we need to cross off one. And if we, I didn't really replace a game for Ashen. So if we roll an 11 again, I guess we just roll it again. I could actually add a game. We could figure out a game to add to the list. Make it always a 12 die. Which reminds me. Which one is it? Here we go. 12 die.
Where'd you go? There you are.
I'm gonna have to find you again here in a second. Let's try and add a game, shall we? Yeah. After all of this is finished, mixed up in hoopla, you will hate me. This is your time to go to bathroom, grab food, whatever. I will always wait through credits. It is just a habit of mine that I've basically... It's not even a habit, it's a rule I created. First time you beat a game, you watch the credits. Whether or not you care to look at the credits, whether or not you're looking for a certain thing, like a voice actor, a producer, sound studio, you name it, what have you. I always watch credits because OG gaming, if you skipped credits, you missed end of credits cutscene. Not that they really do that anymore. Usually if you skip the credits and there's a cutscene, there's still a cutscene. They want you to fucking see it. But I don't know, just weird rule of mine. So enjoy the credits. We can figure out a game here in a second. Which I think we're almost done with the credits, actually. Time to eat that shit momentarily. Watching credits is like paying respects in a way, so I dig it. Well, especially on the stream. Yes, I would say it's a way to pay respects. Like, I was not even looking at my screen half the time there, so I mean, I didn't digest any of that except slightly towards the end. But yeah, I don't know what this Children of Cisna thing is. I was curious about this. Start the game with reduced health and stamina. Are you sure you want to continue? No. We're just going to replay the game on a harder difficulty. All right, cool. Well, there we go. That's Ashen.